Fire King, blessed I am. Alright, yeah, blessed I am. Fire King,
Haile Selassie, Ja! And mighty, Ja!
Blessed. Give thanks, my priest. Once again, mandisibusele kule nginginya ilapha ngale mini iyodwa ikhethekileyo I pass greetings to one and all, to each and every single one's presence who is here today. I am Rasta Rebi, that's my Rasta name. Spiritually, I'm from the tribe of God, GAD. I'm born in November month. That's how you discover or you happen to know the tribe. I'm going to be the MC of the day. 9 o'clock now sharp. I've given mothers to do their last tribute as mothers for 1 hour. Unfortunately, this mic was not connected. When the mothers were carrying on with the service inside, all the mothers that were outside, they couldn't hear me. Nonetheless, we passed on that stage. I will just introduce my rearrangement of the program. My first point in the program, it is Ingonzo ya Marasta, which is I and I will lead, will open, and move, and do the church for I and I. This is an all-mentioned church. All-mentioned church, it is something similar when you have the chain prayer out there. Different churches coming together. In Rastafari we are one, but we come from different mentions. You'll discover that as we roll in the program. Second point that we'll have, it will be the obituary. The third point will be the family tribute. Then the speakers, the Sokula, the Sokumelwane, and the Samarasta. Right? That is now point number 4. Then the last point, it will be the Sombuzi. So, if we work together, by 11 o'clock we will all be here. In this time, let me introduce my priest, Priest Temple. He is from Uitenhage, operating in our provincial and national level in South Africa, which is Uitenhage. I have my priest, Jabush, who is also from Uitenhage, Kwanabuhle. The I is Uitenhage, Kwalanga town region, the king is from Kwanabuhle. I have also my leader, President Chau Chau Haramanuba from Limpopo, which is Gauteng region. If I get it right, Limpopo is a province of its own. Yes, I. So the I is also here. We have our fellow brethren that are here now with our instruments representing the Church of Rastafari. With our instruments, which are African instruments, the tanda, which is the big drum, the funde, which is the middle drum, and the repeater, which is the one that communicates our sounds. We've got our choir, Rastafari Nation at large. So I greet our family. Let us not mourn this day, let us celebrate this day. Let us do it like we never did it before. So I'm going to hand it over to my elder now, priest, to lead this service. I pass the mic. So I and I will hold it together. I will give you I and I 35 minutes to 40 minutes, please.
Great and honorable God and Praile Selassie Glory to word, glory to sound, glory to power, glory be to the name of the living God, Emperor Haile Selassie and Empress Menelai. Glory be unto I, his loving sons and daughters, the Rasta man and the Rasta woman. Glory be to the Holy One of creation, the Almighty Emperor Haile Selassie As was His Majesty Kedemawi Haile Selassie before the beginning, so is His Majesty Kedemawi Haile Selassie now, and ever shall be His Majesty Kedemawi Haile Selassie world without end. Blessed be the name of the Almighty Emperor Haile Selassie Majesty Haile Selassie Hail, hail the Lord's anointed, great David, great Hassan. We hail him in this time appointed. His reign on earth began. He came to break down migration, set the Rastaman free, rule with equality and justice come for all of I and I who know that Satan and his kingdom must fall. Blessed be the Almighty Haile Selassie I Jah. Majesty Haile Selassie I Jah. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High Haile Selassie, and the Word was the Most High Haile Selassie, and the Word took unto itself flesh, and came unto his own, and manifest himself unto I as His Majesty Haile Selassie I. We are here to testify of that word, which is light and the light of all men. We greet you in the name of His Majesty Germawi Haile Selassie and Her Majesty Germawit Itegemene. My name is Tautau Haramanuba. I'm from Limpopo, Bulongongo, Seshiro. There is a place they call it Seshiro there where our most famous son is Julius Malema. I don't know, everybody knows him. That is where I'm from. So now, I think now your view of me is going to be transformed. You're going to start to see Julius Malema where he doesn't exist. We just come from the same location. So give thanks to be in front of you. I'm the Grand Master of the Order of Makehase, which this brethren laying down here was a member of that particular order. We are a black supremacy order. You see, we wear black from a head to toe, black to the bone. We are black supremacists. We stand for everything that is black and proud. So Rastafari is about the blackness of God. As many nations go out there and portray God in their own image and likeness, you have white Jesus. Among the Arabs, I think when they think of Allah, they close their eyes, they think of some Arab men. And so is the Hindus, Chinese, so forth. It's just nature, it's natural. People see God through their spectacles. So we chose to see God through the Ethiopian spectacle. So we say the last king of Ethiopia is a God in flesh. Perfect man, perfect God. Haile Selassie, powerful the Trinity, or powerful Trinity. So we are Va Kehase. Ba is like Basutu, Batswana, Baluba, Bakongo is African thing. Kehase is Ke for Kedemawi, Ha for Haile for Selassie. So we are simply saying we are the people of Kedemawi Haile Selassie with no apology. His Majesty is God, God is black. What is the evidence of the blackness of God? Fra Yoskarde. Ask your shadow. And when you look into your shadow, you'll see that your shadow is black, is the source of the blackness, that God is black. We give thanks, we may give him the microphone. We're not going to change it with direct communication. PowerPoint. Blessed be the Most High Haile Selassie Jah. So we are going to perform a ritual. I was just doing some introduction because I know we can be one of the strangest orders within Rastafari. You know, you see, I'm carrying some. The man to face, it's the face of a man, but some people just give it. So we have to clarify a few things. So we're going to be performing the ritual, which is the rites of passage that we conduct within the order, what we call the Osirification or Christification, when the man is transformed into a Christ. We're not Christians, we are Christ-like. We're like Christ. We have dreadlocks like Christ. We go to church like Christ on Saturday. We follow something biblically. They will call it Nazarene vow. We are Christ-like. We are Christ-like. We are not Christian. So I'm just going to tell you about how we're going to transform this body into a Christ. Because the spirit or the soul, there are 9 components to the soul. Now we are going to deal with the 9 components of the soul according to the order of Makehase, which is the last rite of passage. There are 3 celebrations that we celebrate of a human being. We have 3 highest rituals: is the ritual of birth, the ritual of marriage, and the ritual of death. Now, it is a ritual, it's a process, that it is having a tradition that it follows. That all nations in the world have this tradition. Ethiopians, in the Bible, everybody in the Bible got buried. Those who did not get buried, there are about 3. Enoch, Elijah, Moses, you know. Yes, Elias and Elijah. You know, so, but otherwise everybody have their graves. Everybody have their sepulchre. Now, that is a process, is the highest honor that we give to the departed, and we come to celebrate a life that is well lived. Life is a gift from the Almighty, so we come to celebrate that gift, and we come to transform the soul into a God. In our African tradition, our Bantu tradition, when you pass, they say you are going to Badimu. You are going to the place of the gods. We are Badimu. So you are going to the spiritual abode. We're talking about Osiris et Rasta. Rasta et Amenta. The spirits. Rasta said Rasta don't die. What do you mean when we say we don't die? We're talking about the supreme soul within you. Your body is the temple of the living. You know, your body is the temple of the living I am, or what they call the living God. Now, when the body gets tired to continue being the temple, or when the body has fulfilled its duty, now it is released. So this is what we are doing. It's a process of releasing the body from the world of the living to the world of the ever-living. Hence we say Rasta don't die, life don't end, life continues. It ends, there is the death of the flesh, but the soul, the spirit that is within us is an energy. Energy cannot be destroyed, it can only be transformed. It's an indestructible energy, the spirit of God, the breath of life, the eternal fire that exists within us. Now the separation, it calls for a ritual. And PortElizabeth say, Aja! So we're going to burn in purple. We're going to anoint the 39 parts of this body, which is the coffin, with the olive oil, and then we're going to burn in purple here, and we're going to make sacred prayers for this particular ritual. You know, every service has its own particular, or every ceremony have its particular rituals, its particular practices. Blessed be the Most High, PortElizabeth. I thought I should explain. I know it is abstract, it's opaque, it's a bit vague for many, because here we are dealing with things that are part of what is referred to as the divine mystery. So we represent the highest mandate on earth, which is God. Yeah. So we are just coming to do that particular, execute that particular mandate, which is God's mandate, divine people. Rastafari, we define ourselves in two ways, divinity and royalty. Yes. As royals, we are kings and queens. As kings, as divine beings, we are God having a human experience. Yes. We are the spirit going through a human experience. And PortElizabeth, Rastafari is the name of Haile Selassie. Rastafari is who we call upon. Rastafari is who we are called by. Rastafari is our way of life. We are not Rastafarians, and we don't practice Rastafarianism. Yes, we are Rastafari. We are Rastafari. And PortElizabeth, Rastafari. I think I'm done with the educational part so that you don't find it strange. Yes, and try to explain the strange before the strange happens. Blessed be the Most High, PortElizabeth. So as you know, Rastafari now, we also burn umyalezo. Right? Umyalelo. Yes. I think I have the right to be wrong because I am a Spanish speaking man. So whenever I say something in Xhosa, you will not find me goat or cow. You will understand that I did cross the Gay River and come to this side. Alright, we're going to have a chant, and then while we're preparing for the purple and the olive oil, we're going to have a chant, one or two, and then from there we do the ritual. After we do the ritual, and then we give over to our Nyabingi priest. We do the 5 psalms, the creed, and then we continue with the service of Rastafari ceremony. Blessed be the most high pride, Selassie Jah. Majesty, Selassie Jah. If you reach there before us, you can tell them I'm coming. When the first harvest must be the first harvest must be there. I must be there. I must be there. When the first harvest must be there. When the first harvest must be there. No more condemnation. No more frustration. And the first harvest must be there. The first harvest must be there. I must be there. I must be there. And the first harvest must be there. If you reach there before us, you can tell them I'm coming.
Last
The first harvest must be there. When the first harvest must be there. I must be there. I must be there. When the first harvest must be there. No more condemnation. No more frustration. When the first harvest must be there.
Hey!
When the first harvest must be there. If you reach there before I listen to the first, you can tell I'm coming. When the first harvest must be there. When the first harvest must be there. I must be there. I must be there. I listen, listen. First harvest must be there. No more condemnation. No more when the when the face no moderation, no frustration. When the face when the face must be when the when the Busaneka se Ethiopia, se you Xavier Drasi, Xavier Rasu, Adamawi Haile Selassie, Xavier Sen, Busu Kitjo, Inkedim Alem, with Gebramedanite, Michael Major, Ante Atzana Ike, the Behair Like, Wabuko, Sayomale Hezbe Ethiopia, Ethiopia Chavense, and we are Avekadamawi Haile Selassie. Itbarak Karamawi Haile Selassie Amlak Ethiopia, Itbarak Karamawi Haile Selassie Amlak Rastafari, Itbarak Karamawi Haile Selassie Amlak Africa we, Enya Amlak, Ilzalemu Amlak, Karamawi Liai, Buddha and Besa Liai, Baba Jano Eliai
Selassie, King Rastafari.
Haile Selassie Ye Amlak Hara Shamba Bulongongo Ye Mani Kongo Lich Kramawi Haile Selassie Yit Barek Memphis Kadus Ye Hara Shamba Bulongongo Ikramawi Haile Selassie Kadamawi Haile Selassie nya Amlak Selus Kedus Kadamawi Haile Selassie Selus Kedus Kadamawi Haile Selassie Selus Kedus Kadamawi Haile Selassie Ye Ethiopia Amlak nya Amlak Ilzalalemu Amlak Kadamawi Haile